Åland, a group of islands in the middle of the Baltic Sea and a nation of its own that I have never heard of before. The islands are inhabited by Swedes and governed independently, but are considered part of Finland in terms of foreign policy. It is May 2020 and the world comes to a halt under the coronavirus. I am traveling through Sweden with a backpack and I'm curious to know how the inhabitants of an archipelago just outside Stockholm deal with this situation. I get permission to enter the country for this film and I take the chance to ask people how the pandemic has affected their lives. Could you please introduce yourself?
My name is Michael Croft.
I am Olivia Sarling.
My name is Jonas Björkvall.
Ich bin Per-Åre.
My name is Melker.
My name is Harry Jansson.
There is something special about you.
Hey, the upcoming fall now, I am gonna team up with one sommelier and one baker, and I'm gonna be the blacksmith. And together we are gonna form Vinsmedjan.
I'm a deputy chief minister in the Åland government since December last year.
I'm a real sports guy. I do a lot of sailing in the summer and I play curling in the winter. I'm actually in the national team.
Worked for a couple of years in the music business, so I had a chance to meet some of the bigger stars even in the world.
I came here for love, and that's why I moved here permanently. And this is one of the funniest work I ever had.
What's special about you and Åland? What makes this connection with you?
Well, my family from my father's side actually is from Åland. It's a special place. Not that much stress that you find in the bigger cities or wherever you go, so it's a relaxing life here.
Åland for me, I gotta say the archipelago, the sea, small islands in the summer, that's really Åland for me.
Es ist sehr grün. Wir haben diese Rappakivi-Granite, rote Granite, die man überall sieht. Man hat sogar rote Straßen hier.
Well, I think it's the people actually. I have all my family here and my relatives and my work, and of course the nature.
All the atmosphere here, and the harbor, and it's very, very fun.
Can you describe what the European Union would be for you in one word?
It's peace.
It would be security.
I think it's great.
Well, I love the openness.
Must be community.
How was Corona in having impact on your life personally?
Yeah, it's of course the travel restrictions, because I have a lot of friends in Sweden, so I can't see them now. In the cafe as well, usually at this time we have more tourists. Now we don't have so many. It's a lot less.
If Corona were if we could state here and now, Corona will end during the summer, then we would survive more or less in quite a good shape. But if it will be prolonged, if we meet a situation with the second wave, as some scientists say that will it come during the autumn, then it will be very grim for us, very hard, devastating in many ways.
Well, at the moment, I'm laid off of work, so income-wise it's a bit of a hassle, so...
What do you think, how will go Åland out of Corona when Corona is finished?
For our community, it's been quite devastating, and we don't know what to come. We already know that we've been hit very hard economically because we are so dependent on tourism and also on the passenger traffic. That is the traffic to more or less the most important during summertime is the traffic to and from Sweden.
I think we'll manage. It will be a few tough years because a lot of the economy is needed by the tourists, and right now we can only get the Finns coming here, so it will be a few tough years, but we will come back.
So maybe it's gonna be like before, just people are more careful maybe, or more appreciative of the people around you.
lot of people are without work at the moment. A lot of the businesses are closed, so at the moment it's a tough time, definitely for everyone here. But I hope it's temporarily, and it probably will take a year or two, even a bit longer, before it gets back to normal.
It will be a huge impact because the tourists traveling close in the neighborhood between the Nordic countries, for example, it will explode totally. So next year, if Corona is gone, we will have so many tourists we have never seen before. That's one very important impact. So we suffer this year, but I hope that it will be an explosion to next year.
Åland is only affected with 15 infected people at the time of my trip, none of whom have died. The real effects are shown by the lack of tourists. I meet Germany's honorary consul Ingrid Katharina Mörn and get an assessment of the situation from her.
Ich wohne jetzt seit über 30 Jahren etwa wieder hier auf den Ålandinseln und bin zwar in Finnland geboren, aber in Deutschland aufgewachsen und bin dann nach den Studien eigentlich wieder hierher gekommen und dann seit einigen Jahren auch ausersehen worden, dann als Honorarkonsulin Deutschlands hier in Mariehamn zu wirken. Aber durch unsere einmal geografische Position zwischen Schweden und Finnland und vor allen Dingen auch durch unsere Einsprachigkeit, also einsprachig Schwedisch, ein besonderer Teil Finnlands sind und ja auch eine weitgehende Autonomie haben. Einmal ist natürlich der finnische Ausnahmezustand. Der betrifft plötzlich auch Åland und hat dann auch bewirkt, dass die Åländer nicht mehr das gleiche Selbstbestimmungsrecht haben, wie das sonst der Fall ist. Plötzlich sind durch diese Ausnahmeregelung gewisse Entscheidungsbereiche einfach den Finnen und also nach Helsinki gegangen, anstatt hier in Mariehamn hantiert zu werden. Und das wird bestimmt nachher auch ein politisches sozusagen Nachspiel haben. Aber ansonsten folgen wir ja den finnischen Regeln und versuchen das dann hier lokal auszulegen.
I'm glad that I got to know Åland, and I'm impressed by the nice people who bravely bear their fate. The islands are dependent on the outside world. Even if the virus does not hit people, isolation is a big problem, and they must hope not to be forgotten.